Today we're wrapping up our 5-part discussion on how to restart 2020 with a bang. We have gone through 4 different exercises on how to get to the bottom of why you haven't been able to start the way you wanted to, what potential solutions you have to those obstacles, what the price tag of those solutions are, and then you've measured that and you've weighed that against the price tag of not finding solutions. So guess what today is? Today is decision day. It's just that simple. There's a difference, y'all, between simple and easy. Okay, easy means that it's not difficult. Simple means that it's not complicated. Okay, so what we're talking about here is not easy, but it is very simple. It's not complex. We, by our human nature and a form of self-sabotage, we make a big ol' attempt to try to overcomplicate everything. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna pull the trigger. That's it. We're gonna look at the black and the white. We've made our analysis. We're gonna look at the numbers. We're gonna compare and we're gonna make a decision. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're gonna pull the trigger. Like we talk about a lot, we're gonna start ugly. In Texas, there's another phrase we have, which is ready, fire, aim. We've talked about that as well. Now, we have another phrase in Texas that is very relevant to this discussion, which is either fish or cut bait. What does that mean? It means quit talking about the thing, quit getting ready to do the thing, and just do the thing or don't. Bottom line here is, if you're not ready, for whatever reason, maybe it's you're not ready emotionally, you're not ready mentally, maybe you're not ready because you're lacking the skills or you don't have the confidence or whatever the case may be. All of those things are perfectly okay. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. The only problem is when you are lying to yourself and living in denial as to why you're not moving forward. So the strongest thing that you can do right now is you can be very honest and you can say, yes, I'm ready and I'm going to pull the trigger and move forward. Or you can say, no, I am not ready and here's why. And if you can give yourself a list, it's a very healthy process because then you can actually dig deep. You can look at the things that are standing in your way and you can go about finding solutions by healing and overcoming those challenges. And then as you're getting rid of those obstacles one by one, actually what you've done is you've turned those obstacles into stepping stones. So now as you solve one problem, you take another step up. You step up over each problem as you turn it into a solution, and then you can use it as a stepping stone and climb up out of the hole that you've dug for yourself. So if you are going through this exercise, if you have done all 5 parts of the exercise and you can now clearly see the opportunity cost, what it's costing you to stay where you are versus what it's costing you to find a solution, and you still feel like you're not ready to move forward, now we have got to look at those things that are holding us back and start looking at what do I need to do to work on my skills or my confidence or all of those things so that I can become a person who is ready. So we're either ready or we're not ready. You've got to be very honest with yourself. If you're ready, then it's time to pull the trigger. If you're not ready, look at why. And please, I'm gonna ask you here, and we're gonna go a little bit longer than we normally go in our 3 minutes to thrive. Don't use all these reasons why not as rose-colored glasses of just pretty colored excuses. That's not what we're talking about here. If you have measured the opportunity cost and you are ready to pull the trigger, you can see very clearly, very black and white. Now I have painted the picture for myself that the consequence of not moving forward is now very clearly in front of me, and I can see the consequence of staying where I am or the consequence of moving forward. These are self-imposed consequences. And as you look at it that way, just for example, why do you show up to work every day on time? How do you manage to get there? Is it because you love your job? That's not the case for most of humanity. They show up because they're disciplined, because the consequence of not doing it is strong enough. So that's what you did yesterday. You measured the cost of not doing it. So now you have every ability in the book to be able to pull that trigger and make that decision. The only thing that would be holding you back right now is if there are some tangible reasons as to why you can't do it. So now your job is to take a slight deviated focus, shift gears just for a little while to upskill yourself or solve those problems or whatever the case is. Again, short-term solution, so that then you can come back and focus on the main thing as the main thing and get the job done. Are you with me on this? All right. Now you are fully equipped and prepared to start or restart 2020 with a bang. We have taken our mulligan on this amazing kickoff to a brand new decade, a brand new era for you to become a superhuman and live as a champion. Love you guys. Bye for now.